You know, and what's the point? And again, this video that you're posting a link to. What side does it take? You know, something I just got to argue against. Another pile of phantasmagorical, made-up crapola. I mean, I was listening to a guy talking about dark energy the other day, and he's just he's a physicist, and he's admitting the whole thing is who the fuck knows. What the fuck? God, that link did not copyright. You know, I don't know what the hell it copied, but man, that's weird looking shit. I don't know why I can't copy a link. Strange. Yeah, it worked that time. Okay. Save it for later. Yeah, well, I wouldn't, you know, she's interesting, but I wouldn't call her a looker necessarily. I mean, she's not like classically feminine, beautiful kind of thing. She has a look to her, but you know, it's a little, you know, it's a little butchy. But you know, she's attractive. I mean, she's fuckable. She's just, you know, it's just a little. I don't know. It's a little. She's a little. She's in that gray area. For 10 grand? Oh, I guess I would. Sure. $10,000, a lot of money. Do a lot of good with that money. Buy a lot of potato chips and such. I could probably buy the Romanian guy a bicycle or something so he could bicycle to school and such. Oh, not Dr. Quantum again. Damn. I mean, it's just so irritating. Especially the ending of that video. It is so fucking lame. Oh, the photons are hiding from us. I mean, they don't want us to watch them. I mean, come on. It's so fucking ludicrous. Wow. I mean, Andre might rent for 10 grand. He'll put a sign out, vacancy. Ah, part 14. Great. Super. Can't wait to get there. Gotta turn your mic off. Thank you. Okay, that's a little better. Yep, that worked. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, you're a little young to be poor and miserable, but you know, I guess it works out that way.
Hey Gary, can I ask you a stupid question?
Oh, whatever. Like no one's done that before. Go ahead.
Um, yeah, I was just thinking about TJ moving up to Cody where he lives, and well, I thought that Fake Second had moved into TJ's town, so he was gonna like springboard off TJ in order to get back into the game, I guess. But then now he's gone. So what the fuck happened to Fake Sagan? Where, where's he
Yeah,
strung out at this point?
I don't have the dope on him. I don't know whether he went back to Arkansas or wherever. Like, I guess she was living in Georgia. I'm not sure. It was someplace southern. She has family. So he might have gone back there. I'm not, you know, but I don't. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, you know, I feel bad for Fake Sagan. He really had a whole, you know, he just went right over the edge of the wacky wagon.
Yeah, some of that stuff seemed kind of strange to me. Like for example, oh, she sent Captain Olson a painting just so she could get his address. I mean, that's what the spin was. But seemed like to me she just sent him a painting because she wanted him to have a painting. You know, they tried to colorate it and to things that it probably was not. But I don't even know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
No, I haven't been following the saga. I don't know how she would. Why she wouldn't have any contact with him after what happened before, because they were basically trying to sue him and all this other stuff, and so I don't even think they would mess with anything. So if you're talking about before the fake Sagan relationship, you know, who cares? Because that was before.
Yeah, you know, it was like it really got greaseball uh, there for a while. Those guys. I don't know. I guess maybe just from when I came into YouTube, a lot of you guys were a lot more intertwined, um, and so it just seems like an era that's not there anymore. But I would think that you probably would not even want to make any kind of claim to being a part of that group.
Well, I mean, obviously, I was part of it in terms of I was the, it was the whatever 3 or 4 against one kind of thing. So I was the one, and we, and in the end of the day, me and Fake Sagan sort of were getting along, before he just went, completely gun nut crazy. But yeah, whatever. I mean, it was interesting times, and it's part of being a YouTube newbie and the whole thing. So there was, if I had to do over again, I'd do it a lot different. Maybe. It's hard to even say. Yeah, well, I mean, there's no point in calling retard smart, but I mean, obviously the conventional, popular memes and notions that people have are really wrong. Okay, I mean, there is no God. And even if there was one, most people have identified him inaccurately. So that's a big problem. So I mean, yeah, in that sense, the nonconformists have a better chance of being less retarded. But I guess I wouldn't phrase it that way. Yeah, well, whatever. There's no evidence of your God. None. Zero. Yeah. Whatever. Uh, yeah, Paulie always likes his own jokes the best. Yeah, we can get away with a lot of shit. Even if you pretend to be retarded. Like if I had to do it over again, maybe that would be my plan. I would pretend to be retarded as a kid. But then you can get like boners in public, and you can do all kinds of rude shit. It's like, oh, he's just retarded. Never mind. You know, yeah, you just walk up to girls and bang them on the head with your boner, and say, oh no, he's just retarded. He's just funny that way. Just retarded. So life could be pretty fucking good. Yeah, well, we used to have a kid. He was always trying to take his clothes off or something. I remember there was something like that. But yeah, that's the great advantage of being retarded. You can get away with that shit. Yeah, so we should give advice to kids. Just pretend you're retarded. It's the move. Trust me. Trust me.
Well, I've told you before that these things will make you not have to smoke, but the problem is they're addictive in their own right.
Yeah, I don't know what these things are, but whatever. Bullets. Yeah, bullets. Well, bullets will stop that addiction. Yeah, just stick one in your head. Yeah, it'll solve the problem.
Oh, they're just like, lozenges. Like some people like the gum. These are my choice. I've been on them for 5 years now.
Yeah, it's working good. Yeah, I got some of that actually. I got some gum, but yeah. But I'll do my e-cigarette until until I have to do something else.
Yeah, I would have done the e-cigarette too, but it just kind of came late. Um, I guess being from the South, we always have chewing tobacco, but that's pretty disgusting. But it happens from time to time. I will say this much about cigarettes, though, and then I'm going to probably get off here. But um, I smoked for 20 some years, and I didn't think that I would ever quit. I didn't think I had it in me. I was like, there's no way. I mean, I was a musician. I'm always was out in social places, and everybody smoked, and it was just like a big party, and that was a big part of my life. And I didn't know how I was going to do it, but when I finally overcame the cigarettes, and there's, I fell off the wagon a few times, but when I finally, overcame smoking, then I couldn't go back to it. It's like it hurts now. It's like there's a physical pain that I get from smoking. It's like maybe your lungs have begun to, correct themselves, and it's like when you were a kid and you smoke that cigarette for the first time, and it's just like it just burns you up. That's kind of what I feel like.
Yeah, well, I never had a smoker's cough or that kind of stuff, so uh, even when I go a week or two without a regular cigarette, I can pick one up and smoke it, and it's like I never quit. Um, but I always, you know, me and cigarettes always got along pretty good. Yeah, that first cigarette really does. Yeah, you get a little buzzed. Yeah.
But I mean, even after you quit smoking for a little while, like you could quit smoking for a month, and then you smoke one, and you can feel it in your lungs. It's like you can kind of feel it burning, and then by the end of the day, that could be gone if you just keep shoving them down your throat.
Yeah, the first one I smoked, I didn't get sick, but I got like really, like, oh man, I don't feel good. So I remember we were by a stream, and I just had to sit there for a while and wait for the world to stop spinning. But it was pretty good. Like, you know, it was intriguing enough for me to do it again.
I used to
And then
remember living in Seattle, and walking around out in Seattle, and smoking a cigarette on my lunch break, and just